So welcome to the French kitchen. So we are gonna prepare the dough for the bread. So I'm using a KitchenAid with this tool. We're gonna need some white flour, just regular, some whole wheat flour, a cup and a half of water, some salt, and some yeast. So I'm gonna start by taking the bowl, and we are gonna measure 400 grams of flour. Just enough. We're gonna put 55 grams, more or less, of whole wheat flour. That's gonna give it some color and some taste. I'll put the bowl back in the KitchenAid. Turn. Start mixing. Then we're gonna add 2 teaspoons of salt, so the base is 1 teaspoon of yeast, depending on the age of the yeast. I'm adding a little more, so this one is like probably about 6 months old. So I'm just gonna add a tiny bit more. And then we're gonna add the water. So we're gonna mix on low speed for a couple of minutes to make sure that all the ingredients blend, and then we're gonna increase the speed until the dough gets together and forms a ball in the middle. So we can see that the dough is starting to be sticky and elastic. We're gonna reduce a little bit now, and it should start forming a ball around the tool, the spatula, and get together. So it's gonna basically clean the bowl. So depending on the size of the KitchenAid, it may do it more or less. Done it at some friends with a bigger bowl. It did not quite clean up the bowl and create a bowl in the middle, but in this one, that works pretty well. We're gonna see that in a minute. I've tried also different speeds, different durations. Lower speed, longer durations did not necessarily make it better. So, and for me, the faster the better. So there we go. So now we have the ball around the spatula, and the dough is basically ready. So we are gonna take it out now. So I'm gonna use the spatula to clean. There you go. So we're gonna put it in this bowl, and we are gonna let it proof for about 24 hours in the fridge. It's gonna be a slow proofing. You can see it sticks pretty well. It's pretty nice. So in the fridge, the dough has a tendency to dry. So the simpler the fridge, the better. Meaning the modern fridges, they pulse air, they pushes air in the fridge and makes it even drier. So I'm using the most basic fridge, and to make sure that the dough doesn't dry up. So we're gonna do two things. First thing is just gonna spray on top, so there is a little humidity on the top of the dough. And then we're going to use a towel that we are going to moist a lot. So don't be afraid to really moist it very well. You don't want your dough to be dry. It's going to create a crust, and it's not really easy to work with, not really good. So there we go. So now 24 hours in the fridge. I mean, anywhere between 18 and 30 hours is fine. And then we'll make the bread with it.